This is 7 things you must try when visiting Indonesia. Number 7 will blow your mind. Before visiting Indonesia, we honestly thought it was just Bali. And I know some Indonesians watching right now are probably already annoyed hearing me say that, but that's exactly what most foreigners think. When people hear Indonesia, they think of Bali, beaches, and maybe Komodo dragons. What they don't realize is that Indonesia is one of the most diverse countries on Earth. A country with over 17,000 islands, hundreds of cultures, hundreds of languages. Ancient temples, modern cities, wild jungles, active volcanoes, some of the most beautiful train journeys we've ever experienced. And after traveling across Indonesia, I genuinely think this might be the most underrated country in the world. But here's the thing, everywhere we went, Indonesians kept telling us the same thing. You haven't seen the real Indonesia yet. So today we're sharing 7 things every traveler must try when visiting Indonesia. And if you're Indonesian, let us know in the comments.
This is Indonesia's high-speed train. Let's go!
When most people think of high-speed trains, they think of Japan or China. Indonesia wasn't even on my radar. But then we boarded Southeast Asia's first high-speed railway, and honestly, it completely blew us away. Traveling at over 350 kilometers per hour, the train connects Jakarta and Bandung in a fraction of the time it used to take. The ride is smooth, modern, and before you know it, you've already arrived. What surprised us most wasn't the speed. It was discovering a side of Indonesia most foreigners never see. A modern, ambitious Indonesia that's moving forward incredibly fast. And if you're visiting Jakarta or Bandung, this is one experience you absolutely shouldn't miss.
Okay, hopefully they'll let us take a photo of the front of the train. As you can see, that is a cool train right there. Wow, look at that. Let's go. Oh my gosh, wow. This is so cool. You want the window seat?
You have it.
Really? Oh, thank you. That's nice. So you can see here they've got a little advertisement. This whole compartment is just to ourselves from here to here. So it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big steps. So that's like maybe 7 meters. It's like a private jet, but on a train. I have to say, for $34, this is a pretty good experience with the first class lounge as well. I think we're gonna have a great trip. One other thing as well is they have a light switch, which they can turn the lights on and off. And here they have a nice window shade if you want to get some rest. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so our current speed is 75 kilometers an hour. So yes, this train does get up to 350 kilometers, but I'm only told just for a few seconds. Most of the speed is around 300, and then when you're passing through stops, it sort of slows down as well. We're now in another city in Indonesia.
While the high-speed train showed us Indonesia's future, the country's traditional train network showed us some of its most beautiful scenery. The journey between Bandung and Yogyakarta was honestly one of the highlights of our entire trip. For hours, we watched volcanoes, rice fields, rivers, and tiny villages pass by outside our window. It felt like a moving documentary. Every turn revealed another incredible landscape. And unlike flying, you actually get to see the country. You see how people live, you see the countryside, you see parts of Indonesia that most tourists completely miss. Sometimes the journey really is the destination, and this was one of those times.
I loved it!
Only in Indonesia.
Most travelers skip Jakarta. And honestly, after visiting, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes people make when traveling to Indonesia. The city completely shattered every stereotype we had. Instead of chaos, we found a modern city packed with skyscrapers, incredible food, huge malls, and some of the friendliest people we've met anywhere in Asia. Salamat pagi, or g'day and good morning guys, from
Beautiful country of Indonesia.
the first stop is the old town. So I'm thinking, why don't we get in this tuk-tuk here? This is not planned, and let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, salamat pagi. We go here. How much? No, too far? I think it's too far.
Okay.
I think it's too far for him, so no problem. We'll order a Gojek, which is like their version of Uber here. Okay, so we just got a driver. The price was $1.50 or 20,000 Indonesian rupiah, which is a really good price. $1.50 for a 15-minute drive.
It's pretty good.
That's really affordable, guys. This is the hotel that we're staying in, by the way. It's called Hotel Millennia or something. Hotel Millennia or something. But yeah, let's wait for our Gojek. So guys, this car here is ours. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Raditya Novianto.
Nice.
Please open the door and close.
Hey, okay.
Fine. Where are you from?
Australia.
Our neighbor.
Yes.
You?
Sydney.
Not Indonesia.
She's
No.
from Nepal.
Kathmandu.
Namaste.
Nepal. Talking Nepal. A little bit same like Tibet.
Yeah, like Tibet. Yeah.
I was in Lhasa, 2018.
Wow.
Then I also went to the western part of Australia,
Wow, really?
Fremantle.
Okay.
We went to seminar in the Maritime Museum.
Wow, nice.
So that I just check it. All the community where we give them allowed
Yes.
to have all the activity in our old town.
Okay.
We have connected the history with the old city.
Wow, very
You see
good.
that?
Yeah.
Alieda van Vlieden.
Uh-huh.
She is the secretary from the one of the Dutch Governor General.
Wow, there you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's take a photo. She's gonna give you some flowers.
Wow, okay.
Thank you. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Well, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel. Nice to meet you. I'm Jack and this is Sophia. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow.
Nice man.
People here are so friendly. How much?
And video.
How much to
20K.
pay? 20?
20K.
You have change?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I can hold it?
Yeah?
Yeah? It doesn't
safe.
bite?
Yeah.
This is a crocodile, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, guys. I've never held a crocodile in my life. Oh my gosh. That is insane.
So here we have 124 years old church.
Yeah, so this was built by the Dutch in 1901. Late night arrivals can feel very different for Sophia and I, knowing that we're always reachable. Because it's not always about maps or booking transport, it's about always being able to be in contact, even if plans change or something goes wrong. That's why calls, SMS, and data plans by Nomad eSIM matters. It's fully digital, easy to set up, and activates the moment you land in a country. So even in unfamiliar places, you're not fully relying on unstable Wi-Fi networks to stay in touch with family or friends. It's especially useful for when you're traveling alone or late at night for that extra layer of reassurance. Right now, these calls and SMS plans are only available in the UK, but Nomad eSIM is working on expanding those to other countries soon. And speaking of other countries, Nomad offers data plans in over 200 destinations worldwide, so you can stay connected to the internet wherever your travels take you. So if you'd like to use Nomad eSIM on your travels, then use our code below, Jack92CV, for a little bit of money off your next purchase. Okay, now back to the video. So I don't think the public can go past these gates. I think there's a church service going on and you have to go through security and sign in. But yeah, we can definitely see it from the back here, which is really, really beautiful. And one thing that's
surprises me. So this is the main church of the capital of the country, really. And right across is one of the main mosques, which is crazy. So it just shows how Indonesia has religion in harmony. Right, so you have the church, and directly across from that you have the mosque. Right here in Indonesia they have such openness, and I think that's really beautiful, because why cause conflict over religion, you know? It's
exactly, and love is the greatest thing.
Amen.
No matter.
Wow, and this mosque is actually huge. I didn't even see this when we arrived. Mosque, and it's so big, and this looks quite new, to be honest. It looks like it was actually built in the last 10 years. It's really beautiful and clean. I think we'll just stay outside and marvel it from there, because we're not Muslim ourselves, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, if you guys know if we can go in, let us know in the comments. Hi, hello. just speaking of that, how friendly everyone is. So surprisingly friendly. Like, I did not expect everyone to be so welcoming. The Indonesian people are absolutely beautiful.
There aren't many places left on Earth that feel truly unique. Komodo Island is one of them, because where else can you hike across a remote island and come face to face with a giant dragon? Seeing Komodo dragons in the wild was honestly one of the craziest wildlife experiences we've ever had. But surprisingly, the dragons weren't even the best part. The islands surrounding Komodo are absolutely breathtaking. Pink beaches, crystal clear water, epic viewpoints, and some of the most beautiful landscapes we've ever filmed. It's the kind of place that looks fake until you're standing there yourself.
Yeah, so this will be your first time using this, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll have to show you what to do. So yeah, we just got here, guys. As you can see, it's so beautiful, and I've already spotted a few sharks in the water, but we'll show you guys that on the underwater camera. Okay, so what happened?
Finally, I was able to swim.
You swam for the first time.
Yeah.
Guys, my mum and myself have been teaching Sophia to swim for the past year, and she finally swam by herself.
This is the best day of my life.
You swam from like here all the way out, like 20 meters.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
And we saw so many sharks as well.
we did.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Good.
Mom's gonna be so proud of
Yeah,
us.
Mum, she swam. You can see, guys, right here is a baby shark. Oh my gosh, so close. Guys, I didn't realize it, but when I was exploring, taking some shots, I just realized there's a whole little beach just here.
Wow.
How cool is this? Wow, let's go. Honestly can't remember the last time I woke up to watch a sunrise. Can you?
Same.
So this is
not
awesome.
a morning person.
Yeah, we're not morning people, we're more sunset people, right?
Yeah. It's sunny.
This is beautiful. Hard to see on the camera, guys, but we've got purple, then we've got orange, then we've got green, then we've got orange again. So beautiful.
Now the purple is turning pink.
Yeah. And we can now see the rest of the mountains and stuff now that the light's coming out. Even down here there's a beautiful little bay area here as well, black sand. So beautiful. And we can see all the people as well climbing up. So many different boats, different groups of people, but hey, we've got this whole area to ourselves. Not bad at all. Awesome experience. Okay, so we're now heading into the forest. So just after these guys left, this one has now come. So she's currently getting all the bananas and she's gonna run because the big alpha male's coming. And it's a carnivore plant, and inside is, oh yeah, I see an ant inside there. Okay, so we've came past our first local house. That sound is so funny. Okay, let's go back to the boat.
Let's go! Hello! Hello!
Okay, good morning guys. It is now 6 a.m. Good morning. Orangutan. Oh, there. Our guide was just saying there's a orangutan just up here. You can see in the tree. Its back is faced towards the other way. That is so cool. Okay, so we've now started the engines and it is time to go. We're taking the anchor off, which is just a jug filled with water. Are you excited for another day of adventure?
I am so excited.
More orangutans, more monkeys, more beautiful birds.
Yes.
So we just saw the monkeys, and what's on their nose?
Papaya.
It's like a big papaya on their nose, and you can see how big their nose is. It's crazy, like a
Yeah.
big papaya.
Yeah.
So far, no orangutans, and it is currently 9 o'clock already, and the ranger hasn't come with the bananas and sweet potatoes, so hopefully he comes soon because there's lots of people waiting. Hopefully the orangutans come soon as well. Okay guys, he's just arrived. We've got the first one here. So now we've got two. Looks like the mum and the son, but it's hard to tell. Okay, so the rangers have just arrived with all of the bananas, and the orangutans are waiting patiently. And here they go. Now they'll start feeding. And the funny thing is, they actually like to put their back towards us. So, unlike yesterday where they had sweet potato and bananas,
Today they only have bananas.
yeah, today they only have bananas, which apparently is their favourite snack. So I think they're pretty happy today. So one thing we're noticing is that the mum just has her back to us the whole time. She doesn't want to turn around, she doesn't want to give us the time of day. But her baby is
curious.
still so curious and looking at us and looking at the human faces. Whereas mum has seen so many humans in her life, she doesn't care. Okay guys, so here comes another one. So just after these guys left, this one has now come. This one looks a little bit younger, maybe around 10 years old. Hard to say. He looks hungry. So she's currently getting all the bananas and she's gonna run because the big alpha male's coming. So he's just sitting here chilling, eating some sweet potato. That is so cool. I've never been this close and personal with a orangutan before. This is absolutely amazing. You can see how big they are. It's just crazy. So this is a young male. His name is Faldo, and he's just so chill as well. Like, he's so used to humans. So what he's currently doing, guys, is he's peeling off the outer skin with his teeth and then dropping it on the ground. From there, he'll eat all the juicy part of the sweet potato. It's such a smart animal. Okay, bye.
Yogyakarta shows you its soul. This city felt completely different from anywhere else we visited. The temples are just amazing. The pace is slower, the culture feels stronger, and history is everywhere you look. Standing inside Borobudur and Prambanan, it was hard to believe these places don't receive the same attention as many of the world's most famous landmarks. But what really stood out wasn't just the temples, it was the people, the food, the atmosphere, the feeling that traditions are still alive here. If you want to understand Indonesia beyond the tourist brochures, this is where you need to come.
Welcome to Prambanan.
Prambanan. We're still learning how to say it. Prambanan Temple.
Welcome to Prambanan Temple. I said before, this area is namely Prambanan Temple area because this temple is placed in Prambanan village. First, the main temple that you show in the Google, etc. This is namely Roro Jonggrang Temple. This namely by Hindus Trimurti God. Shiva Temple, Brahma Temple, and Vishnu Temple. So the tour in here, you will explore this temple first. After that, you have two options. You can directly back to the exit gate, or you want to explore the other temple, is the Buddhist temple. Yeah, namely Lumbung Temple, Buddha Temple, and Shiva Temple. You saw from the street. Okay.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. So they also have brochures for each main country: English, German, French, Japanese, China, Russian, Korean. Wow.
So cool.
Should we get I think English, right? So this is a scaled down version of the entire park. So the main temple is here, and then there's all different temples, and then here is the Buddhist one. So we're gonna sort of make our way around and sort of explore.
Where are we?
Right now, I have no idea, but we'll work it out.
The stone on stone like that, but the every stone they have the interlock system. So like Lego, if you see that, if you see this like this one, you know, understand?
Yeah.
Like this,
Like the groove just here.
This one.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one made the line like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
And why this is still not rebuilt? Because the UNESCO and the officer here, they're difficult to find the correct expert for the interlock system. So in the new temple, you see the origin stone is from the lava stone. It's really dark. But if you see the temple, there's many color, like black and then a little bit white. That's the white one is the new one.
New one, yeah.
Because they try to find the correct stone, but they didn't find it.
Yeah, wow. I see. Okay, so here we are at the temple.
It's
wow,
stunning.
so
The
beautiful.
architecture is so beautiful.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. So let's go in, let's explore.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, so just here behind me is actually the interlocking stones that our guide was talking about. He's just went back to the car now, and we have some time to explore by ourselves.
Isn't it like incredible to think that this was built in 8th century? Yeah, it's just amazing. But our guide was saying like you can't really rebuild this kind of thing again, especially with the same stone.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So like all of these stones here, they interlock. So like you can see all the grooves, it's sort of like a Lego, and that's how they can stand so straight and tall, which is really, really cool. But
so this is the real life Lego?
Yeah, but you're right, like being built all the way in the 8th century when they had such limited technology.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And now it's like, what is it, almost 1200 years since then. That's insane.
Still standing.
Yeah, still standing to this day. They've done a lot of restoration work on it, which we'll talk about in a minute, but super cool. Okay, so now it's starting to get quite busy. We've got a few school kids behind us as well. This is quite a famous attraction here. So we can just see here now we're at the one of the main ones in the center, and this they actually call the Shiva temple, and then the other.
Vishnu? I think it's Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva.
They say Shiva's the creator, no? So he was in the center.
I think
Is it?
Vishnu is the creator.
Isn't? I thought Shiva was the main god, isn't it?
Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, this. I don't know.
Huh. Well, I'm pretty sure our guide was saying that Shiva was in the middle, and then Vishnu was here, and then Brahman was on the other side. So one thing I want to show you guys is that you can see here the stones that are a lighter color. These are actually new stones that have been carved out into the temple, and the ones that are really old, like sort of this color, this is all the original, and these stones are made from volcanic rock, whereas the new stones, they couldn't find any new stones matching this same texture, so yeah, they decided to just get the closest they could to that. But you can see here, like this one, this corner one is a super old piece. Super interesting how they did that, and you can see these old black ones here, and then you've got a new light color here, which is the new stone that has been used to restore the building. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always guys,
Keep it real.
cheers. Bye.
Bye. God bless you.
God bless you.